What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Jason here. Hope you're having a kick-ass day. So this video, I just kind of want to, get outside a little bit. Lots of stuff going on these days, got the whole coronavirus going on. It's spring here, March 26th, I think. I think I just about got all the snow melted out of my yard now. Looking pretty rough yet, but, early spring in Wisconsin. It's gonna look a little bit rough before it gets better. So let's take a little walk around my land. See what we got. Let's take to the skies first and see if we're dominating. Alright, so we're in the front yard. This, I'll kind of go out here, kind of see it. It looks pretty rough this year. Out of this area here. Looks pretty good along the edge here. Not so good there. We had a lot of snow mold, and we still got some over here. Kind of look down, side of the ditch here. This is where the last snow was, so I raked a little bit here already, and the snow just melted today or yesterday from the rain that we got. Supposed to get some more rain this weekend, so it'll be alright. But if you look underneath here, things are starting to green up a little bit. So I am not worried at all about this brown stuff. Now, if it's a month from now and it still looks like this instead of this, then I'll be worried. But we got our first application of the Sunday lawn fertilizer I'll be putting down here very shortly. Hopefully by the weekend. And then we'll be rocking. So the ditch, I gotta get down to the ditch, maybe get the kids out here, clean up the garbage. There's always garbage in the ditch. This tree didn't get taken down over the winter. I'm kind of bummed about that. Maybe I still will right now. It's not looking too good. It's just got to come down. It's still rotten out there. Problem is it leans at this one bigger branch. It kind of leans over the house. So if we go over here by the edge, leans over the house quite a bit, and I don't have any ladders tall enough, and I'm not a really good tree monkey, so I don't get up there too high. So I don't know, we'll see. I got some friends who help me out with that sort of stuff, so we'll see if we can get them over and take care of this issue. This ugly A tree. So yeah, here's kind of what it looks like from the other side. The If you remember last year, I did a whole bunch of Milorganite down in this section and a whole bunch of X green in that section, so we're still fine with that. Just a lot of this patchy area stuff here, different grass varieties. It's, you know, northern cool season lawn. You know, we still got that domination line, so we're good there. Got the side area here where we had the gardens last year. Need to clean those up, obviously. Is that coconut? Coconut. We had some pumpkins growing over here before. You can see where those were. So we'll probably have pumpkins again this year. This is kind of where I dump, you know, grass, leaves. So I'll turn some of this up so it breaks down some more. It's good organic material. And then eventually I want to take this fence and move it back. And then this area will be all in the backyard. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. It's not a huge deal. When we first moved in a few years ago, they had some rhubarb growing here and some onions. So we still got onions popping up. I have to dig them up one of these days. Sometimes they grow out here into the grass. I mow them over and everything smells like onions. It's not very pleasant. Not sure what I want to do with this. The talk is eventually to put an egress window in down over here. So I don't want to make it look all pretty and then have to dig it all up in a couple of years. So right now I'm just kind of, you know, I had to fix all the grading because the grading was very poor. There were some basement issues before we bought the house. And then so I added a whole, probably about 7 yards of dirt around the house. Actually, 7 yards is what I hauled by myself with my wife in the trailer. And there's probably another couple yards that I've transported around the house. But I just need to kind of flatten this out, grade it. I might just put some, you know, shade tolerant grass in here for now and call it good, but I'm not too worried about it. This is the worst time of the year though to be walking around though, because this clay sticks to my shoes and Darlene doesn't like me tracking that into the house. Got some thin spots here. Well, that'll be fine. Hit it with some nitrogen, it'll green up. I could come out here and give it a light rake. It's not too bad though. I kept it pretty short, so it should be fine. Here's a little something. A little bit of Milorganite in here, some sand. You never know what you're gonna need with that. Easter's coming up. Guess it'll be time to take down the wreaths here. Got the trailer in the garage. I was planning on putting a new deck on there, or at least just covering up the old decking and kind of making it look a little nicer. It's just a utility trailer, and I just use it to haul brush and grass at times, so that's all I really need it for. Side yard over here, not looking too bad. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It gets beat up quite a bit because I go around the edge here and I park the trailer here, so that looks crappy. And got this picnic table that we gotta move to the back. Christmas tree, you know, stuff that just gets left over from winter. Let's go take a look at the backyard. I got some bottles from planters to pick up here. I got these bricks and do something with eventually. This planter cracked over the winter. Kind of pisses me off. Alright, here's the backyard. greening up quite a bit already. This here, you can still see a little bit where this is where I blew the snow towards the fort. I'm gonna have to take that down pretty soon too. And here, we'll see if we can see a difference. It's been 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks since I sprayed the Simple Lawn Solutions humic down there. I mean, you can still see a little bit of a line there. Mother Nature with her rain showers been greening up pretty good here. Grass is pretty short. This is where I thinned it out quite a bit last year. It's already looking nice. Looking very nice. This right here you can still see. This is where I blew all the snow off. Right over here, you can kind of tell. That's where it was. And so this has been melted for a while now. It's starting to come in pretty good again. Gotta do something about the trampoline area. This grass doesn't grow anymore, and this area gets beat up from the kids jumping in and out of there. So I did actually win 5 yards of topsoil from a raffle basket, and I think what I want to do, it's probably hard to tell on camera, but there's kind of this area over through here, and then right in here towards the fence. This is kind of whole area. I might just spread it out in here. I've been kind of slowly building this area up. You know, around the edge I dumped all the wood chips from when we had the trees taken out. And over here, got to take the swing set down eventually. Probably take this one down too. And then so I kind of want to flatten out that area a little bit, and flatten out this area a little bit. You know, play some kick-ass lawn games, things like that. Oh, we got some water in our neighborhood pond here. It fills up every spring, not a big deal. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy to be outside and ready to get the 2020 season underway. I've been cooped up in the house for too long now. I've been thinking about having, like, hiring a company. They come out with those lawn rollers. Around here they have, like, basically they're like old asphalt rollers. So I've been thinking about hiring a company to come over and roll the yard, because there's a lot of bumps and unevenness that takes place from the freezing and thawing of the winters. And so I'm thinking about doing that. I know compaction, whatever. We're going to be using some N-Ext Products this year. We'll be putting down some aerate, so, you know, we'll still get everything down to the roots. I'm not worried about that. And if I do the roller service this year, then this fall, most likely, I can rent an aerator. I can go over this whole thing and make sure that there's no compaction taking place. So, I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. I've never done it before. I know my neighbor does it, and I know a lot of other areas around the neighborhood do it. So, I know there's some people who are against it and some are for it. I mean, you think it's a good idea? What do you do? Do you roll your lawn? I'm talking, you know, up north people here now. I know down south you don't. So leave a comment down below and let me know what you do. Do you hire a service to come roll your lawn or not? Disassemble the swing set, and then in that area flatten that out a little bit, and then put the pallets down, and then I can basically stack the wood piles against that. So that's kind of what I want to do, because this area back here is another low spot. It fills up a lot when we get a lot of rain. We gotta fill in that a little bit, and then, I mean, the goal is to put a shed here someday, but that'll be a while. We still got some time before I put my pre-emergent down. I will be putting down prodiamine this year. Last year I used dithiopyr, you know, that one. So I will be using pre-emergent again. That is the thing to use if you want a good looking yard. And so I'll have a video about that, but that's like a month away yet. Just hope everyone's staying safe, and appreciate you watching the videos. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube jazz, and we can keep making some videos here. So hope you're doing well. We'll see you in the next video.